Hi, this is Tenzesta Marie Smith with Keller Williams Realty, and you're back here with Interview with an Expert. As we said before, we're going to try to put all the pieces together so you know all the components in buying a house. So today, we're going to talk about title and title insurance. So today we have Christina Nichols with Celebrity Title here in Sugar Land. We're going to talk about title and title insurance. So how are you doing today, Christina?
I'm doing good. I'm ready for you to grill me with these questions.
Fantastic. So the pressing question, of course, on everybody's mind is, what is title insurance?
That's a great question. So whenever you're purchasing insurance for your car, your house, or health insurance, you're purchasing insurance on future events. Title insurance actually insures the past. And unlike other insurances, you have to pay it monthly or annually if you want. But title insurance is just a one-time fee or a one-time payment that insures the history of the property. So everything previous to the time that your buyer is purchasing the home.
Oh, that's good to know. So I understand the distinction. When I purchase other kind of insurances, I'm purchasing what could happen in the future. When I purchase title insurance, I'm protecting from what's happened in the past.
Yes, ma'am.
I like that. Okay. So tell me about what research goes into insuring a property.
Research as in chain of title?
Yes.
Okay, so
how do you make sure that it's in good standing when I get it?
Gotcha. Okay, so just point blank, to issue a title policy, we have to have a 24-month chain of title. If your buyer hasn't owned that property for 24 months, say it's an investor or you're purchasing to flip, then we're going to pull the previous deed to that. And if that's less than still 24 months, we're going to pull the prior deed to that. So basically, until we reach a 24-month chain of title, we're going to be pulling deeds.
Okay. And so it sounds like there's a lot of work that goes into it. And it depends on how much work has already gone into the research as to how much you have to do. So if in the past it's had these other kind of deeds, like a special warranty deed, a quick claim deed. So what kind of deeds are those, and how do they impact your research?
So you'll see a lot of special warranty deeds whenever like parents are conveying ownership to their child, and initially they'll go through like an attorney, but no title insurance was issued on that. So it could just be dad issuing title to their son and just wanting to file a deed saying, should I pass away, my son gets this property.
Okay, so if my buyer is buying from that son, and of course we're getting title insurance, so then you're going to do due diligence past that son's ownership all the way back until you can confirm.
Correct. Okay. We're going to make sure especially if that parent or guardian, whoever it was that gave ownership to the son, we're going to make sure that there's not any other heirs in rights to the property. So we're going to do away with everyone else's interests to make sure that son is the free and clear true owner.
Okay, so that means my buyer's protected.
Right.
Okay. We're going to clear out all the skeletons in the closet. That's what the title company does.
All the skeletons out, and we're going to handle them. Yes.
That's good. Okay, so let's see. What are some of the common problems that you have had that with conveying title? For cloud on titles, what are some of the common problems that you face and that you resolve?
So one of the most common ones that we face is when a buyer purchases the property, say it happened and they got title insurance at a previous title company. If they paid that mortgage off, sometimes that mortgage lender doesn't release the lien. So whenever the current owner, whenever they purchase it, whenever they go again to sell it, maybe there's still a lien out for that mortgage that was never paid off. So that's more of the common ones. Some of the most, I guess you can't say that they're uncommon, but we've had child support liens, property tax liens, even credit card statements. People can, like, we've had huge Amex bills come up. So, and a lot of times you just have to settle outside of the title company, but those get handled.
So the title company not only uncovers those, they work with the buyer or with the seller to get them resolved so they can convey title accordingly.
Correct. We're not going to close with liens or anything on the property. We can't.
Okay, good to know that. So that's why for me, that's why title insurance and working with a reputable title company is so important, because an attorney can do that. An attorney can convey the title because he is just doing a legal document. You guys are actually doing your due diligence, and as far as I'm concerned, you're protecting my buyer.
So the easiest way to explain that is if you have, a quick claim deed or a special warranty deed and you don't go through title insurance, the only thing that deed is saying is that this person who says they own the property is deeding it over to this person. There's no proof that that original person owns the property. Title insurance is what ensures that. You see what I'm saying?
That's perfect. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Sense?
Yeah, that absolutely makes sense. And that proof is what we need. So let's see. One more thing. Let's see. As far as title insurance is concerned, I'm going to give a scenario. I know that the Jones have owned this plot of land, and when they passed away, I know that they have heirs, but their son is going to go ahead and sell my family part of that acreage, because my family's lot is next to it. So, but I've known the Joneses for generations. My parents knew the Jones. So, and their son's going to go ahead and sell it to us, and we're going to go down to the attorney tomorrow to sign the paperwork. What would you suggest to me as a buyer?
Would just be a red flag in my book, only because the Joneses, while you've known them for many, many years, Mr. Jones could have been married to a previous Mrs. Jones, or, previous Mrs. Jones, or could have had unfortunately a child out of wedlock, something like that. And so there could be potentially more heirs than just the one son that you're talking about. And also there could be liens on the property, judgments against the property. When someone passes away, the most common lien to be placed on the property is hospital liens or unpaid medical bills. Oh. Yeah, so you want to make sure all those are taken care of.
Right, especially if he was older or sickly. You're right. That's one thing to really it's important, because hospital bills, they don't go away.
And when you
pass, they will attach to that real property. That's good to know.
Especially if it's their homestead and they've lived there for so long. You want to make sure those are taken care of.
That's essential. And that makes me feel a lot more comfortable, and I want to make sure that I direct, because I do have that situation. I do have a similar situation. I want to make sure that I can reiterate and show them this video how important it is to go ahead and come to a title company. Mm-hmm. Okay, so back to a little background about title company. What is a title company, and can you tell me, besides offering title insurance, what other roles and duties do you have?
Gotcha. So we wear lots of hats. First of all, we're a disinterested third party. So whenever you close to us, whenever you close with us, we're not on anyone's side. So we're not on the listing agent side or on the buying agent side. It's our job and our due diligence to follow the contract and what's been negotiated, agreed to, and signed off on. I wish we could just wear one hat, but we wear lots of hats. We order the survey if one's needed. We're communicating with the lender. We're talking to the HOA. We are obviously doing the chain of title, looking for anything that we need to clear up there. We also facilitate handling those issues when they come up. We are preparing the closing documents. All the money funnels through us. We're dispersing that all out. Yeah.
Well, that sounds like you're right. You do wear a lot of hats. There's a lot of responsibility that goes on with that, and it also takes a lot of the onus, a lot of the pressure off of the buyer and seller to know that they have a disinterested party that handles everything. Let's see. I have just one more question for you. It says. I'm sorry. It has to do with the price of insurance. Okay. So I go to my insurance company for homeowners insurance once a year. I go to my car insurance once a year. and I get 5 different prices. So when I come to you, I want to negotiate my price, or maybe I want to shop around like I do for my car insurance. How does that work?
Gotcha. So you're more than welcome to do that. However, no matter where you go in Texas, title insurance is regulated, and it's regulated based on the sales price. So no matter what title company you go to or what corner you're on, you're always going to pay the same price.
Oh, okay. So shopping around for a price isn't as important, or is not important at all, as shopping around for a quality.
Right.
A quality title company with history and longevity, because you are going to be insuring my title.
Correct. You're basically shopping for customer service, because you're gonna pay the same price for your title policy. It's just about the service, basically.
Well, I work with Celebrity Title on several different occasions. I work with other title companies as well, but I work with Celebrity on several occasions, and I must admit that customer service has been number one. And for me, I want to be able to go and ask a question.
Yes.
Without feeling embarrassed that I don't know the answer. I do know everything, but sometimes. But anyway, so I want to be able to ask the question on behalf of my client, and I just want to mark that I've had a great experience with Celebrity Title in answering my question.
Absolutely. We want to make everyone feel like they're at home. So you're not just another contract to walk in the door to us. We want to make sure that we know everyone by name.
And so our viewers out there, they know about title insurance. They know what the important roles that a title company does. And so this is one more piece to the puzzle of home ownership. So thank you very much for coming, and let's get started.